As they ventured deeper into the canyon, they discovered an abandoned town, with the flags of Britain, the Soviet Union, and the United States still flying above it. While exploring the town, a terrifying roar suddenly echoed in the distance. A massive horde of hollow men was rushing straight toward them. Jack signaled Anya to hide inside the church ahead, but the church itself looked even more disturbing. Every bench was occupied by skeletons. From the pills still clutched in one skeleton's hand, Jack realized these people had willingly taken their own lives. But what exactly had happened there? Just then, gigantic spiders with human heads dropped from the ceiling without warning. Caught completely off guard, they had no choice but to fight back. Fortunately, both were exceptional marksmen. No matter how many spider creatures appeared, they quickly shot them all down. But the next second, several hollow men smashed through the church doors. With no room to escape, the two were forced into a desperate fight. As more and more monsters poured inside,
Making a hole!
Anya immediately threw a grenade toward the back of the church. The explosion opened a path, and the two escaped from the town. When they reached the canyon wall, they discovered an abandoned military base. Without wasting any time, they pushed open the steel door and rushed inside. It was there that they finally uncovered what had really happened inside the canyon. Deeper within the base, they found countless pieces of chemical equipment. Clearly, this had once been a biological research facility. Soon, Jack found a videotape, still clutched in the hand of a dead researcher. Judging by the label, it appeared to be a final message recorded before death. Anya restored power to the base, using the emergency generator. At last, they watched the recording and learned the truth behind everything. This place had once been a secret Allied research base during World War II. In an effort to end the war as quickly as possible, the Allies were developing not only nuclear weapons, but also secret biological missiles. Then, on July 6, 1946, a massive earthquake struck the facility, causing catastrophic damage. The leaked chemical agent quickly infected everyone inside the canyon. The toxin could merge the genes of completely different living organisms. Anyone infected would begin changing within 5 days. The hollow men had survived until now because they had become creatures that were half human and half plant. A man becomes trapped inside a deserted canyon, but deep within it, he discovers a computer that should not exist for another 2,000 years. When Jack powers it on, a familiar logo appears on the screen. Reading the classified files, the two finally uncover the truth. Black Lake has been using drones to collect genetic samples from the monsters inside the canyon in an attempt to create super soldiers for the United States military.
With some other of all secrets.
Which explains why those in power never intended to destroy the canyon. Jack then discovers another classified file. Long ago, the Allied forces created a self-destruct protocol to prevent the canyon from falling into enemy hands. If the outside world ever discovered the canyon, the protocol would activate immediately. A nuclear weapon would completely destroy the entire canyon. Only those who reached a safe zone 4.2 kilometers away would have any chance of surviving. After learning the whole truth, the two decide to retrace their route. Before leaving, they once again confess their feelings for each other, believing these may be the last moments of their lives. But as they reach the doorway, Anya suddenly realizes her backpack is missing. Jack immediately understands that the monsters are capable of planning traps. When he opens the steel door, he sees the backpack lying in the middle of an open area. It is obviously a setup. Without hesitation, Anya throws 2 smoke grenades outside. As the smoke spreads, the two step out of the base with their AK rifles ready. Just as Anya reaches for the backpack, everything changes. A monster suddenly grabs her and drags her away at full speed. She desperately tries to cut the rope binding her, but the creature is moving far too fast. One sharp turn sends her knife flying from her hand. She quickly draws her pistol and fires, but another violent impact knocks her unconscious. Following the trail, Jack reaches an open area where the poisonous gas is much thicker. He realizes he is approaching the source of the contamination. The next moment, a missile launch facility appears before him.